Hello and welcome to the season 2 finale of the Nimble Solution video tutorials. Well, what can I say? We all knew this day was going to come. This is going to be the final video that I do for a while. I want to make sure I show you the final prototype of my data grid and talk a little about what I have in store for the future of Nimble when I go into blackout zone. Blackout zone is something I call when I just go into a mode of coding offline. I don't show people what I'm working on. It's kind of how Nimble got created. But I have a few colleagues that we talked about data mining, doing some Node.js research and algorithm design, and of course, mobile development. That being said, let's just get into this demo so I can show you what I've got. I've already loaded the final version of my grid prototype into this display. I'm going to show it to you. It is at 710 lines of code, and I hope you enjoy it. When the grid is initialized, you can see I've of course changed the styles, added a nice drop shadow, give it a much more pleasant appearance. It should be it's a little bit more responsive, a little faster. All the sizing takes place. I did put some safeguards. If you grab the right side of any column and you were to push it past its original point, it detects that and just of course sizes a column to 0, so you can collapse the column but not, go into the negative ratio or the negative position of the origin. All the edits, I was able to add in the context menus onto this lovely grid, so you can right click on any cell and edit it. That works well. You can highlight a complete row. If you double click on any row, it goes into a highlight mode to edit all the fields in a given row. And then you get two nice little icons here to save changes or of course cancel the changes. I'm going to cancel. But the coolest feature, of course, if you right click on the top bar menu, you can lock this column. It'll go to the right side and now it will no longer scroll, giving you all the functionality of any of the high-end grid controls, all with 700 lines of code. You can still size the column even though it's locked, so you can see the entire field name. You can right-click on it now and unlock the column. Things go back to normal. All the sorting still works. You can sort any column. And we have now a fully functional grid control with context menus, locking columns, pretty responsive, virtual scrolling, all running in the Nimble platform and under 710 lines of code. The only thing left I want to add to this is maybe some type definitions so that your drop downs, if you, let's say you edit any column, I can populate these fields with drop downs, calendar controls, or any of the other widgets that you can use to select the values. That's already pretty much ready to go into design. I'm going to piggyback off the Excel spreadsheet so that you can add a control type for each column, and then it would be able to power what type of control is displayed during edit mode. Good stuff ahead. Really fun building this control, and I was surprised at how much power I could create to mimic what the commercial guys are doing with their grid controls in, like I said, under 1,000 lines. It's a beautiful thing. So with that, I've talked to a bunch of friends, and they talk about the potential for Nimble and me selling it, and the fact that I offer it available for people. But anyone who knows me knows I'm not a salesman. I believe that this type of technology, the power and accuracy of Nimble, speaks for itself. But if I absolutely had to give a sales pitch, it would probably go like this. Don't buy it. Because by not purchasing software like this, you are helping to keep the distribution exclusive. And in doing so, you are supporting these facts. 1, you're ensuring that I will always build software faster and more accurate than any other solo developer on the planet. 2, you are ensuring the power and timeless design of Nimble will be kept secret and proprietary. But most importantly, you are ensuring that I will meet my humble personal goals for the future. See, my humble goal was to rapidly create about 100 mobile apps with the potential of creating a low advertising revenue of about $2 to $5 per day. Kind of sad, right? So if you can't see the foundation of this monument as it's being built, there's probably no sales pitch that will paint a clearer picture and convince you. Think about it. Go back and recount all of my video prototypes, and you do the math. This technology speaks for itself. As for my design and coding ability, well, it is what it is. I can only quote Linus Torvalds. Talk is cheap. Show me the code. And with that, I conclude season 2. Thank you for watching all my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next season.